It is the morning of social media marketing world, and I'm not feeling too jet lagged, to be honest. Didn't sleep too well, but you know what? There's one thing for that, is getting a good, solid coffee. So let's go. Got the coffee in hand, went to a place called Coava, and this cappuccino is phenomenal. You know, I can't really deal with that hotel stuff. Everywhere I go, I like to Google best coffee shops, go try them out. Gets you walking around the city. So we've been out for a nice wee stroll this morning. Can't say it's very warm. It's pretty cold, but still exploring San Diego and enjoying a great coffee before heading to the registration. So heading to the first session of Social Media Marketing World, bumped into Angelo from the Brown Report.
Yes,
Go check
sir.
those guys out. What do you guys do?
Stock market education. So if you're looking to invest, trade stocks, options, we've got the best education platform.
Courses, memberships, all that great stuff.
Yeah.
I'm into a session about thinking differently. Kind of like, I think it was a guy from Disney, which should be super exciting, but to be honest, I'm just trying to work out how Social Media Marketing World works, because this place is massive. Look. Look who it is, working away. Nice.
What's going on?
And just watching my boy.
Who's that?
What is
I
going on?
don't like his stash. It's not very
No,
nice.
look at
Eh?
that.
Pretty gross. Bit weak.
The perfect analogy of working smart, not hard.
Drive for Uber, you can drive for any of these different places. And the second model is a loyalty model where it's based on relationships and people are collaborating together. So they look like the same thing, but the differentiator is, are you spending your time with the same people and building up against a cause, right? People who are cause-oriented, they care about people no matter who they're actually working for. And so our friends at the Golden State Warriors or at Keep or whatever, they don't work technically for us, but they actually have more power. They create more value for us when they work at these other companies. There you go. Which one are you? Are you about a mission or are you about getting the trick done?
This is one of the most hysterical things I've ever seen, and smart. Chad, subscribe to their channel. What's the channel?
The Real Team Us.
The Real Team Us.
Team
Make
Us,
it
it's
happen.
one word, yeah.
This is so good. It's what this conference is all about for me. We just decided to start making a live video about video, and now we've like recruited other people, and we've had like 6 different people going live talking about live video. Check this out.
It might be. If something's kind of off and it feels wrong, maybe not the right time, it might not be.
3
So I think
phones.
checking your state of what you're talking about.
That you should.
So we've been at the event today for like 3-4 hours or something, and we've not been to one session. We've just literally been sitting in the lobby, making videos, meeting people. This is Dennis's tip: when you come to conferences, don't worry about the sessions. They're all recorded. You can watch them later on. Just sit,
First
meet people.
round.
Yeah. And then, how many conferences have you probably been to? Like
740. I've spoken at 740.
Oh
That's
my
amazing.
word. I wonder if in like 30 years time, if I'm still vlogging, I'll be like, oh, this is gig number 833. I've passed Dennis's record. So go back to like when you first left Yahoo. What was the catalyst of you getting all your speaking gigs?
I had all the speaking gigs before I even started at Yahoo. Because the thing that got me into Yahoo was all the stuff from American Airlines 23 years ago. I did my first closing keynote at the Epiphany Conference, 2,000 people, right? Imagine how that feels where you don't really know anything about speaking, but you're the representative of American Airlines. And I discovered that once you do 1 or 2 of these, in the audience, you're always gonna find other people that are conference organizers, and they invite you. And then those people invite you to other conferences, and all the conferences you speak at, they want you back the next year. And then pretty soon, you're speaking at so many of these conferences.
Speaking generates more
yeah,
speaking.
And I found that I was traveling so much. I was traveling more days than I was living at my place, and I just got rid of my place. And so for a few years, I didn't even have a place because I just lived in hotels, right? So a lot of people ask me, how do you start going speaking? You just need one, or maybe you start with a webinar, or maybe you're on a panel, or maybe you support, like maybe Gavin's speaking at a conference and I want to be there as video support. There's so many ways to get in. It's not hard, you just got to put in the work.
Because I get asked that question so much, like how do you start speaking? For me, it was just starting small and working up bigger and bigger conferences. But for you, it's maybe been the opposite, where you were at American Airlines and you started big and it just carries on from there.
It's because you have when you build a name and a reputation, and other conference organizers know that you over-deliver, and you throw in things like workshops, and you personalize, and you take care of attendees, and you edit video, and you bring a team, and you do all this extra stuff, that's what people remember. So that's why we're here at Social Media Marketing World, and they invite me back, not because I think I'm necessarily the most knowledgeable of Facebook ads, but because I always bring the most knowledgeable friends along, like Natalie, right, or Gavin, and everyone remembers this. It's not really what you said on stage, it's all the other things that you do before and after. Just like when you see a professional athlete, like Usain Bolt, 10 seconds to run the 100 meters, but what about all the stuff he did before, and what about all the stuff he did after? And that's really where the work is.
The end of day 2 at the conference, and I'm just in the hotel room here on my own, and I just wanted to take 30 seconds to reflect, because something I've been thinking about recently with the vlogging and all that great stuff is I have always wanted to make the perfect vlog. I've always wanted to get the story right. I've always wanted to get the right angles, meet the right people, get the right things and all that sort of stuff. But you can't really get it all right when you're also trying to meet people. You're also trying to network. You're also trying to take in some of the sessions and things that you're doing at these conferences. It's just not possible. One thing that I've learned to do at this conference is just to let go. And to be like, you know what, I don't need to make the perfect vlog. It doesn't need to tell the perfect story. I don't need to have all the right angles and all the amazing imagery and whatever, it doesn't need to be perfect. I just need to capture some of it. And if I capture some of it, it can be put into a video, whether that's a 10-minute vlog or it happens to be a 30-second video, because all of the stuff that I filmed is rubbish, does not matter. But I'm capturing stuff, I'm not letting it get in the way of taking in the sessions, meeting the right people, all those good things. So this is I've learned this trip vlogging is more documenting and just taking stuff when I can and trying to turn that into a story in post-production, rather than trying it all to be about the camera. And that rule, that little change in my mindset, is paying dividends. It's really, really working, and I feel much better about everything that we're doing. Whoop!